as I see it, the 5 is already congested, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to run a major artery into an already clogged artery. The toll road's going to open up land that can be developed, and even if it's a temporary Band-Aid, it's only temporary. It's going to exacerbate the problem. Not to mention that, why are all those people coming down the toll road to begin with? They aren't all going to Legoland. They want to come to the beach. Well, the very thing that they want to come to, they're going to kill.
Hi, my name is Robert Dries. I'm with the Laborers Union of Orange County. We are here in support of the toll road because not only are we in support of the toll road, we believe this is the best alternative from all the other routes that have been planned. This is the one that has the least minimal environmental impact. And really what this boils down to is just a bunch of people, local people who don't want certain people to have access to their so-called beach. That's really what it is. If you look at the pictures here, if you ever take a walk down Trestles, if you don't live here, go home.
I'm also a school teacher, and I run a surf program for inner city kids down at the San Mateo Campground. We've had a lot of inner city kids come down there. It's changed their life. They've turned from a gang life to, well, you know, healthy outdoors with the state parks.
Yeah, right. How is it going to relieve traffic when you're going to run a major artery into an already clogged artery? How is that going to work?
Right where the toll road ends, yes. Right there, that's where the most congestion is on the 5 freeway.
That's correct.
Exactly. Most of those people traveling people who live in Central Orange County and the Inland Empire. That's where it's going to relieve most of the traffic. I mean, think about it. The 5 freeway is never going to get expanded. It's not going to happen. There's businesses, there's homes.
Build the toll road.
That's not going to happen.
But then see, the toll road's going to open up a whole bunch of land to be developed, right? So it's going to going to exacerbate the problem, isn't it?
There's language in the toll road that says once the toll road gets built, you can't develop near those toll roads. I mean, if you see.
That's never happened in any of the other toll roads. And who's going to believe anybody anyway? Because they're all liars.
I don't think privatization of the infrastructure is the way to go in our society. I think the whole motive for this project is for a profit-making company to take the place of something that government should do to handle the needs of the people.
Not the 241 south through the Don O'Neill and the campgrounds, but something that'll maybe swerve and go east-west and provide traffic relief for Crown Valley, Ortega Highway, and Oso that currently are handling more cars than the extension will ever have, even in 30 years. So we need to do it correct, and we got to get the best bang for the buck, and it's not the 241 south.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jeff Bott with the TCA Public Affairs. It's horrible, and we know it's going to increase 60% over the next 20 years. Another issue is safety. We have one route in and out, and that's Interstate 5. And the toll road, when there's an accident, the fires are a great example. When the fires happened, the 5 was shut down, there was no alternative route. If that toll road had been in place, a lot of the drivers could have taken that 241 to Tesoro High School, where a lot of people that were evacuated were allowed to stay.
Brian Lockery. Well, what we need is traffic relief balanced with environmental protection, and I believe that that's what this road does. And they've been working with agencies like the Environmental Protection Agency, U.S. Fish and Wildlife, Army Corps of Engineers, and others to really adjust the alignment, to avoid wetlands, to avoid the Pacific pocket mouse habitat. And they've been very careful about how they've adjusted it so that it won't have the impacts.
The park there is the campground, the San Mateo Campground, which is actually mitigation for the nuclear power plant, where when they built the power plant we lost campsites and they put them out there for perpetuity.
Alice Savage.
Alice Savage, nice to meet you. What's your opinion on the toll road at Trestles?
I think it's terrible. First of all, we don't want to get rid of our state park. We need all this open land, and it's adjacent to the beach. It's a watershed from the mountains. We don't need to mess that up. We need those. That's why we made them state parks, to preserve them for our people coming up to say what a wonderful place this is.
How often do you guys visit Trestles?
Every week at least, every day.
What do you think about this crowd here today?
It's really big. Hopefully, most of them are against the toll road.
So, what's your name, sir?
Colin McPhillips.
Colin McPhillips, and how about you introduce your family?
This is my oldest. Well, this is my wife Amy, oldest boy Kai, Dax, and Ezra.
Why do you guys care? What made you drive here today with the whole family, all that kind of stuff?
We want to, be here to show our support to keep things the way they are, and I want my kids to be able to grow up and enjoy the same stuff I did growing up with Trestles and the parks and everything.
I just really want to preserve what's natural and what's left.
What about you guys? You like going down to Trestles with your mom, your dad? Yeah. What do you do down at Trestles that you like? You like stuff right here?
And the situation is I've been ordered not to talk. And so therefore, in the past we were allowed to speak about the impacts, what the toll road would mean to the park if it came through as designed, and educate people. We aren't even allowed to say that anymore. So what my message is that my freedom of speech is restricted because I'm an employee of the state of California, and the governor of the state of California has essentially put a muzzle on us. So, that said, catch me by the end of the day and I might be in a different frame of mind. I'm very close to retiring, and this is so upsetting to me that I can't express my feelings.
My name's Sean Thompson. Well, I've been a surfer for 45 years. I've surfed at Trestles many times. First time I surfed at Trestles was in the late 70s. And I think it's a spot that's very dear to my heart and very dear to the hearts of tens of thousands of surfers around California. And my reason for stopping the toll road is it's going to destroy the wonderful environment that is Trestles. It's a really unique environment, that wonderful walk down the trail, which is where they intend to put the freeway. And I think it's just a very dangerous precedent that a for-profit venture, which is what the TCA is, can come in and eviscerate the state park system just because they see a potential bottom line profit. And it's an absolute tragedy that it has got as far as it has, and it's an absolute disgrace that our governor has voted in support of this toll road, and he should be ashamed of himself. Arnold, you should be ashamed of yourself. And I think surfers everywhere have decided it's enough. We're going to stick our feet into the sand, and we're just going to say no.
All of us, we got to keep it up. We got to keep it up. And there's one reason this toll road wants to be built. And I think we all need to be mindful of this fact. The toll road is being built for one reason only, and that's to add to someone's bottom line. The TCA is a corporation, and they want to get rich at our expense. It's a bloody tragedy that it's got this far, and I think we all now need to dig our heels deep in the sand and say, the buck stops here. The buck stops here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sean. Appreciate you coming out today on this very important